Hi, my name's Sherrie. I'm a 43-year-old. I was going to say 42. I'm a 43-year-old stay-at-home mom who serves in her calling. And this month, I have been sharing what I'm most grateful for. And when we think about gratitude, gratitude is the ability to be thankful, to be grateful no matter the circumstance. And I was sitting here looking out the window, and it's beautiful outside right now. New Jersey is not like freezing outside, but it's cold, but it's beautiful. And the trees are just absolutely amazing. And I know I already said this in one of these gratitude posts, but when life is heavy, when life is happy, when life is sad, when life is joyous, when life is all the things amazing, or when you're down in the dumps in your darkest moments, I think it's very important to focus on the things that man didn't create. Because when you take time to really focus on the things that man, like people, did not create, then it puts everything into perspective. Um, and I think that's so important because it's like the beautiful things that happen naturally in the earth or even in the ocean. I was watching a documentary about ocean, but anyway, those things are not controlled by any human being. They happen. I'm not going to say out of chance because I don't believe that. I believe that God has his hand on every operation, every creature, every being in the earth. But when I just sit and I look at those things that man didn't create, it just reminds me of the natural rhythm that life is supposed to take. And when we are not focusing on the things that man did not create, then we tend to become consumed with maybe our own personal struggles or our own personal achievements, so much so that we forget about the natural rhythm that life is supposed to take, especially if you're on social media quite often. Then you tend to see everyone else's story, and whether it be in its totality or in glimpses, and then compare it to your own when that's not supposed to happen. So I'm grateful for the ability to be able to focus on the things that man didn't create. And I'm thankful that that is like I don't want to call it a ritual. It's a skill that I've trained myself to do quite often, is to slow down and focus on the beautiful things that are happening around me that human beings don't have their hand on. And that's so encouraging. So in the comments, tell me what you're most thankful for.